Hello, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing well today and I hope you are having a fantastic day. So right now we're about to cover this unbelievable, insane, crazy 2021 housing market. I mean, what we're about to talk about in this video is going to blow your mind about the housing market. If you are a buyer, a seller, a realtor, an investor, be sure to pay attention till the very end of this video. This is very crazy what we're seeing right now in this 2021 housing market. I mean, we're seeing things ranging from home cost. So it's costing more to build homes now. I mean, we know lumber prices went up, but the price to build a new home keeps going up and up and up. And to make matters worse, the inventory of existing homes is super low right now, very low. I mean, we're talking about historical lows when it comes to existing homes on the market, and the cost to build a new home just keeps skyrocketing. Now, the state of California is basically under a lot of pressure right now when it comes to California. We already know California has the highest number of homeless people. So the big cities in California are asking the state of California for $16 billion to build 100,000 new homes for homeless people, according to this report from Newsweek. This is insane. Right now, from this report, we can see that the mayors of the big cities in California did ask leaders to fund this legislation that will basically provide housing to homeless people. And I believe the average price of the housing units will be around $148,000 per unit. So they want to allocate $16 billion for a steady expenditure of $4 billion per year up for the next 4 years. So this is what we're seeing right now out of California. Housing crisis all over the country. This is nuts. Now, the other thing that you have to understand is, according to this report, more than 10 million Americans are behind on rent or mortgage payments, with more than 5 million saying they're at risk of eviction or foreclosure, according to the Census Bureau survey. So more than 10 million people are behind on rent or mortgage. And you also have 5 million people who are basically at risk of eviction or foreclosure. This is nuts. I mean, yes, there is an eviction moratorium. Yes, the American Rescue Plan did have provisions for landlords to basically not evict people, and also for homeowners, the homeowner forbearance for mortgage companies. So but this is just a temporary fix, right? This housing moratorium and eviction protections is just a temporary fix. What happens when this expires? You've got 10 million people who are behind on rent. I want to know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. So the other big thing that was seen in 2021, as if this is not enough, right? As if all this stuff is not crazy enough on its own. Housing prices going up, eviction moratoriums, 10 million people behind on rent and payments. You also have homeowners who are seeing their property taxes skyrocket as well. So property taxes are on the increase. I mean, look at this report from CNN Business. Homeowners saw their property taxes take a big leap last year. So property taxes are going up. If you are a homeowner and you've seen your property taxes go up, let us know in the comment section below. We're not going to talk about how to mitigate that, but just wanted to make you aware of what exactly is going on right now, the market conditions that we are seeing in 2021, and how this will impact you, even if you are a buyer. So for buyers, this is what you get to look forward to. You get to look forward to an increase in property taxes versus what we've seen in the previous years. In fact, before we get into the details of the property taxes, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing now to join this amazing community to stay informed on the latest economic and helpful financial tips for your financial wellness and success. And one more thing, give this video a thumbs up to help other people find this information quicker, and share this video as well. People deserve to know exactly what is going on right now in this market and the economy as a whole. Thank you. So let's jump right back into it. So according to this report from CNN Business, homeowners are seeing the property taxes on the increase, but this is the real data that we're seeing right now. Homeowners across the US saw the property taxes significantly more expensive last year. So the total property tax levied on single family homes in 2020 were $323 billion, up 5.4% from the previous year, from 2019. This is the report we're seeing right now. So this is the biggest, pay attention to this. This is the biggest average increase in 4 years, according to an analysis of 87 million homes that were surveyed, or basically data collected from 87 million homes by the Adam Data Solutions. So again, for those of you who are wondering, this is across the US. 87 million single family homes had their data collected, and was seeing the largest increase, the biggest increase, average increase in the past 4 years. I mean, this is nuts. I want to get your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Now on to the other things that we're seeing in the housing market. This is not time for amateurs, according to this report from CNBC. So real estate agents are saying, look, if you were a newbie, if you were a rookie agent, this is not time for you. There's so many agents right now sitting on the sidelines with not enough listing to go to basically capture. So if you are a newbie or a rookie real estate agent, you basically want to make sure you sharpen your tools and make sure that you are leveraging your skills and your network and your connections to get properties sold right now. Because properties, I mean, you've got the seasoned agents finding it hard to even get listings or to even sell properties, because right now it's so crazy. Fierce competition, that's what we're seeing right now. So according to this report from CNBC, there are about twice as many working real estate agents as available listings. So for every listing on the market, there are at least 2 agents on the sidelines. This is nuts. And then this March alone, there were 20% fewer homes listed than last March. So in March of 2021, you did have a 20% decline in listings compared to March of 2020. This is insane, y'all. And then the potential for sellers, potential sellers have several concerns, right? So one of the biggest concerns that sellers have, and this is something that's impacting the inventory when it comes to existing homes on the market, is that sellers are afraid that if they sell their homes, they're not going to be able to find something like in kind or something that they would want to move into, either because of the low inventory or because of the fierce competition and the driving up in prices or the high prices that we're seeing right now. So potential sellers, if you are a seller, I'm sure you have this concern as well. If you sell your home, where are you gonna move to? So those who have this concern are holding off on listing their homes in 2021. And this is one of the reasons why we're seeing, or a major reason why we're seeing, the low inventory when it comes to existing homes on the market. I want to get your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Now, the other thing, I have a lot to cover here, so just stick with me. So according to this report from Bankrate, mortgage and real estate news this week. So this is something that we've been seeing, very recent event. The bids over list price is nuts. I mean, you do have a huge increase. So here's a case. If you list a home right now for $100,000 or whatever you list your home for, just be prepared as a seller to have people bidding 30-40K over the list price. This is nuts, and people are paying cash and also waiving contingencies like inspection. So people are saying, look, I'm gonna take your house as it is, I'm gonna pay you this for your house. I know your house is worth $100,000, but I'll pay you $130,000 or $140,000 for your home, and guess what? I'll take care of all the repairs. You don't have to fix anything, no contingencies, don't worry about anything. I'm taking your house as is for over your list price. This is insane. People paying over asking price and waiving inspections. And I'm just gonna say, quick disclaimer, this is not for everybody, right? You have to make sure you have enough cash reserves to play this game if you are looking to buy a home in this market. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below as well. Now, last but not the least, something I want to quickly cover here is the appraisal gap is complicating deals across the country. This is something a lot of people are not paying attention to. Appraisal gap. So people are purchasing homes for way more than they are worth. So appraisal determines the value of your home, and right now people are making purchases. Buyers are paying way more than a home is worth, or way more than a home is appraised for, and this creates a gap because remember, the banks are going to secure the loan with the property. So when the home is worth less than the loan amount, most banks are not going to go forward with this, and that means you as the buyer has to put down a higher deposit in order to get the loan to go through, or to get the loan to be financed by the lender. So the case we're seeing right now, according to this report, is that some buyers are having to borrow money from relatives and taking loans out of their 401ks in order to close the gap between the appraised value of the home and the offer price. This is nuts. So let me just share a few examples from this report that is going to blow your mind. I mean, this blew my mind. This shocked me. I just want to get your reactions too. So this buyer in Nashville area had a home listed at $405,000 according to this report. But due to the bidding war, the buyer offered $445,000 and waiving all contingencies, which is common these days, like I talked about previously. So $40,000 over asking price. And guess what? The appraisal came out to roughly $50,000 below what she was willing to pay for. So $50,000. So appraisal basically came in at $395,000, which is already $5,000 less than, or $10,000 less than the original asking price. So basically $50,000 less. And guess what she did, or guess what this buyer did? This buyer had to go in and borrow money from her 401k in order to make up the difference, and also had family members give her some gift funds, so help her out to purchase this home. So this is the market that we are in right now, the housing market that we are in right now in 2021, and this is nuts. So if you are looking for a home out there, you better understand the market conditions right now and know what you are up against. This is a very, very hot and super seller market in my opinion. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As usual, be sure to subscribe now to avoid missing out on any of the hottest, latest economic updates and financial tips, especially in this housing market for 2021. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up and share this video with other people to help them get this information quicker. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out with me and also getting the latest updates as well. See you in the next video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.